Yo, what the deal, YouTube? Yo, so I just wanted to do a quick video real quick on the rats. I just wanted to do a quick rat update video. So how I feed my rats. All right, let's get straight into it right here, right now. How I feed my rats. So basically, I basically allow the rats to scavenge. Like, I allow them to scavenge basically to the end of the bowl, to the point where like there's just basically just a little bit of bedding in there, some poop, and basically just crumbs. And I allow them to scavenge just so they learn how to eat all their food and not waste anything. Now, all this delightful stuff that you see here, this is stuff that I've recently added whilst feeding the other rats that have basically scavenged all the way to the end of the bowl. Now, with that, all that being said, I still do offer a little additional food items, obviously, into the bowl while they still scavenge to the bottom of the bowl. However, they still learn to eat all the food. So all this stuff is just additional stuff that I've added. Graham cracker, popcorn, cheese ball, cheese curl or swirl, Cheerios, got a noodle here, like I said, and there's poop in there though, so I don't really want to be digging through it too crazy. But there's items that I've added, like cat food. All right, there's items that I've added just to help the rat, through the day, and give it something to play with. Big items, I give them big items like this, so they got to move it around and chew on it however they want to chew with it. I give it to them in this type of size, whatever. But for the most part, I allow them to scavenge to the end of the bowl. So basically a whole bowl of food. When I do like a fresh bowl, here I'll show you a fresh bowl. This is a good looking boy. This is a boy that I have left over from a breeder female of mine that just passed about 2.5 weeks ago. Okay, and this is the only boy that I have left over from her litter. This is from her first litter, and I've been keeping him to replace my my stud male that I have. Yeah, and this is the stud male's son, obviously, but he'll be replacing my stud male. So he looks basically exactly like the mom that just passed. However, he's gray instead of black. So yeah, I'm gonna close him up. I just added some food to him, so he's gonna be good. Now, what I was saying was that this is a bowl that I just recreated. So when I grab this bowl right here, see, they have granola in here too. Add some granola. So when I first grabbed this bowl out of their enclosure, it basically had next to nothing inside of it, except some pellets, a little bit of bedding, and like I said, some crumbs. So they basically demolished everything that was in there. So this bowl right here is going to these rats right here. And I'm going to be doing another feeding on the 10th or the 11th, I believe. So stay tuned for that. Whenever I put the bowl down, I always make sure I'm not on top of a rat. So I put it in there for them. And these little ones have they've started eating solid food. Like, they've eaten solid food. And then the curls are, I give them stuff like this, give them stuff like that, and then they do just fine. So yeah, these are some rats that I've left over. I want to sell a couple of these as pets. However, it doesn't look like it's gonna be happening, so they might wind up getting eaten. Or if this one right here, if this is a female, I'm gonna be adding this one to my my breeding regimen. And then basically if this is a female, I could check and see if it's a female right now. If this is a female, I'm going to mate her with this male that y'all just saw in there. With that male, I'm going to be mating her with that male. But other than that, if this is not a female, it's getting ate. Like, I'm going to feed it to my snake if it's not a female. All right. I already know that this is a boy. This is a boy right here. This is the biggest pup in here right now. I mean, look at him. He's just going in on that popcorn, or he was. Here, he's on the move. He's trying to move it around. But they're eating solid food, no problem. Y'all can get an eye of what the rats are doing here. They're gonna be due for an enclosure cleaning pretty soon, just because all that poop is right there and it's a little wet, just a little wet. But that's why I put the cardboard in there, because it absorbs a lot. But this guy's over here eating some popcorn. Doesn't want to be on camera. They know it's feeding time right now. She's eating looks like a graham cracker. That's a graham cracker, piece of graham cracker there. They love that popcorn, and that's white cheddar popcorn. I get all their food. All their food comes from the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and it lasts so long. Literally, this is all their food. This is all rat food, folks. This is all for rats. That's all for rats. And you buy it one time and it lasts so long. This is cat food. You know, you buy it one time and this stuff lasts for so long. But either way, so now this is a quick little meal for the boy that I have in here, my big male. It's for the my stud male that I have here. And you know, pardon the mess, but yeah, he made a mess up in here. But I mean, for the most part, I just put it right there in the center. I don't know where he's at. Y'all can see him though. Here, I'll show y'all. Let's see. We're going in. Now, I don't handle him at all. I don't handle this male at all. Whenever I gotta clean out his enclosure, I basically just I move around him. Like, I don't handle him at all. Not that he's aggressive, but I mean, I know the aggressive tendencies are there for sure. So I leave him alone. I leave him be. And so that's how we developed our relationship. That's what our relationship is developed off of. And again, he's due for an enclosure cleaning as well. So like, but yeah, I mean, that's basically what I do with him. That's basically what I do with him. I just work around him, and he's my breeder male. This is my breeder male. And yeah, that's my boy right there. It's my breeder male right there. So he's a big happy boy, and he's been producing for me ever since day one. Big boy right there. It's a big rat, folks. That is a big rat for sure. And yeah, he does just fine in there. Every once in a while I'll put the female in there with him, you know, just so they can hump a little bit and get some things started. But other than that, that's my boy. I don't really have too many videos of him, so I haven't named him. I guess his name is Bill. I just call him Bill the Rat. And yeah, that's Bill. Big Bill. You ever saw that movie Big Ben? This is Big Bill. All right, so we're gonna say bye to Bill. Bill's got water, so y'all can see. Here he is. It's the boy Bill right there. And yeah. Basically with these guys right here, I mean, they're still going at it. They're still going ham. That's the mom right there, and then we got this boy right here, and that's Bill's son. That's one of Bill's sons right there from another mother. And then that's a mother, and then look at that. What is he eating? He tried to get that noodle. He just grabbed that noodle. Got some popcorn going on over here. Got some popcorn going on over here. So look at y'all, man. Y'all getting some action today. Y'all getting some action. Y'all able to see some action today. Yep, and these are what the pups, they're growing up, and it's feeding time for them. Like I said, that bowl was completely done. That bowl was completely done when I grabbed it, so I know that they're hungry. I know that they're hungry. The bowl was completely, basically empty. So I know they're hungry. That's why it's all this movement going on right now. And everybody's happy though. Everybody's trying to find their way, trying to find the lane. Everybody trying to find something to grab onto. They chilling. He just be in here just chilling by himself. So what I do is with this female, that tan female, what I do is I take her, I pick her up, and I put her in there with Bill, the big boy, the big rat. And I allow her to stay in there for a certain period of time once the pups get to this size. When they're not really nursing as much, you know, I put her back in there with him just so they can rekindle the flame and basically, you know, possibly get some new things started. You know, and then I'll transition her back either into here with the pups so she can continue to nurse them, or I'll take her and I'll put her in here with him, because this is Bill's basically heir to the throne. That's the heir to the throne for Bill, and this is his son. So yeah, he'll basically be like the replacement for him. So that's why I'm raising him up right now. So I'll take her and I'll put her in there with him just so them two are familiar, and they love to be together. You know, like he got so excited once I first put her in there, and he probably thought that was his mom, but then he found out that was not his mom, and that's really just his aunt. But he still he gets excited when she get up in there though. But he's not quite big enough to make anything happen yet. He's not. His body isn't big enough yet to properly mount her and produce, I should say. But yeah, man, so like, share, subscribe, stay tuned. This is a real short video, real quick. Just a rat update. Y'all saw Bill today. Y'all haven't seen Bill yet, so yeah, it was nice to meet Bill. And haven't named him quite yet. But he's a good looking rat. Comment below what his name should be. And yeah, stay tuned, you know. So yeah, they're eating solid food right now at this age. I forgot exactly when they were born. But yeah, they're eating solid food at this age right here, right now. I just put that stuff in there. And this mom, she's so good, because when they were first born, she was already, like, share, subscribe. She was already putting them inside the bowl. She basically raised them in the food bowl. So she would put them in the food bowl, then she would hop inside the food bowl, and she would nurse them when they were first born. I mean, still pinkies. And she would sit up in that food bowl, and then they were right there. They'd be nursing, and then she'll eat or something like that. And then everything was right there inside that food bowl. You know, so they already know what it is. At this size, how small they are, they still know to basically eat that solid food now. Alright, y'all. So that's everybody, man. That's everybody. That's what we doing right now. Like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. And I'm out.